What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pitter Patter Pop. So today we're talking about this man right here, voiced Risotto, who is super good. He's super good. Uh, they were looking at the original Risotto, I guess, and they were like, okay, this guy makes basically everybody swole. You know, they got like anyone that can change tiles gets ripped if Risotto is there helping him. How do we make the voiced version good too? Turns out the answer was make himself swole. So I don't have enough tickets for skill level 5, unfortunately. I only have 90. I need like 390 or something, 290. I don't know. I need a lot. I think I need 390. Yeah, I need 390 more to get him to 5. So that's a long way off. But he's so good. And there's been a lot of discourse about like, will he stay good though? Because he's a bonus unit, and you know, bonus units aren't always good, and they could he could stop being good because when he doesn't have the bonus anymore. And like, that's true. Units that are bonus units can do really well without actually being good because they're bonus units. But a generic bonus unit is not the entirety. Oh my god, look at Yukako getting in there. Look at that. But I'm pretty sure he's every single one. There's one team that doesn't have him. One. There's one team in the top 100 that doesn't have him right now. And it's like a weird one. SR Polnareff and voiced cars, I'm going to say that's probably less than legitimate. I don't know for sure. And I don't mean to. Maybe there's tech I don't know about, so I don't mean to sound like I'm being accusatory. But that team certainly is concerning. So is this one, to be honest. But maybe they did it. More power to them if they did it, you know? Anyway, a generic bonus unit doesn't just come out of the gate and absolutely dominate everything like that, you know? Like, you see a lot of bonus units that never even get used. So, like, is he getting a buff for being a bonus unit? Absolutely. Is he going to be as good in the future when the score attack kind of isn't specifically built around him being really good? Probably not as good as he is right now, but he's still going to be super top tier. You don't work as well with time stoppers as he does to become bad. So basically what he does is he replaces a certain amount of tiles with his own, and they're intensified, which is like the next step up from charged. So a charged panel, like the yellow lightning that like Koichi will make, you know? And then this one is an intensified panel, which has like purple on it. It's very visually distinct from it charged. It's not like you can't tell the difference. So it does a little bit more damage. I don't know if it does more skill charge. I would assume it does, but I don't know. So apologies. And what he does is when he makes those tiles, so for me, I'm at skill 5, so he makes, or skill 4, so he makes 5 tiles. And then every time it's like subsequent use, he adds more tiles. So like you're going to do the 5 tiles, then you do it again, and he'll change his tiles, and then he'll also change any tiles that were changed last time. So like when you get to his maximum, what he does is he changes the amount of tiles he's going to change, and then every tile spot on the board that he has changed at some point in the past of the match will also get changed. So like it can overwrite itself, and sometimes it can overwrite itself multiple times. So like I've definitely had uses where the same tile gets hit by the ability like 3 or 4 times. Like it can happen. But it's not super common that it's going to happen that way. And so you end up getting giant chunks of the board. And like with part 4 Jotaro, when he time stops while all those tiles are sitting there intensified, it does like 1.5 to 2 million. I've seen it do up to 3 million. Like, and that's going to go down when he's not a bonus unit, but it ain't going to go down by like enough. Now this score attack is really good for this team for more reasons than just Risotto as a bonus unit. It's also got like the Mariah charge, lets part 4 Jotaro basically always be available when normally he wouldn't be. But again, the kind of scores we're talking about is like you can nerf this team considerably and it's still a very good like top team, you know? Like him getting 60 million and then getting nerfed, he's not going to suddenly not be valuable or good, or you know what I mean? You guys understand what I'm saying. No! Vampire Stroheim! Or not Stroheim. God, could you imagine Vampire Stroheim? Vampire Strizo! It's always him, man. It's always him. It's always him. It's always out to get me. I hate him. Strizo. So see, like, already I've got a big chunk of board space taken care of. So that was 700,000 just off the level 2 skill. And boy, it just keeps going up. So don't get too worried about that. Shit. Give me stuff, give me stuff. Okay. So then after this, we'll get Mariah, who charges up Fortaro for you. Another good thing about voiced Risotto is that a lot of people with the old Risotto would say, like in the comments of videos or whatever, man, it's really tough to guarantee that you always get the combo, like the skill combo, like it always went off right. And like, yeah, it was kind of hard, and it was not like the hardest thing in the world, but it wasn't super easy either. It feels a lot easier with voiced Risotto. So like, I don't want to say like, oh, consistency is way up or whatever, but like it is a good, it feels good to do it with these guys. Whereas with the old one, sometimes it felt like you were really struggling against the clock to get it to do what you wanted it to do. Not so with voiced. God, look at all that board space. Oh, baby. 2 million. What am I doing? Come on, give me some vampires. This one. Vampires, please. Vampires. I do like his voice lines too. The Metallica scream is really good. I like anybody that screams their stand name. Ah, come on. Pop. No, Koichi. I always do it sideways, which is wrong, because it feels like it's faster. Like you get a higher volume of tiles that way, but it always ends up blowing up in my face. So was it worth it? Definitely not. Yeah, so you can see that a lot of them are overlapping. But the sheer volume of them is just so high at this point that even if it overlaps, it's not a big deal. Shit me. Need more vampires. Vampires, give them to me. Of course. I get Dice Boy instead, of course. I know I'm supposed to do it from the bottom up, but man, it's hard to break the habit. Shout out to Linkin Park. It's a good song. It's an okay song. That's a good song. I'm not gonna throw Linkin Park under the bus like that. It's a good song. No, come on! Come on! What are even the odds of that, honestly? Oh, I actually got it up there in the corner. Okay, I'll take it. It was just a 3, but still. Shit, come on. God. I just don't know how to approach it properly, you know what I mean? Like, that's the main thing I really need to improve on, is just approaching stand-up time differently. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Oh, crud. Okay. Ah! They're spawning in places I didn't want them to spawn in. No, no, no Dice Boy. No. Okay. That's good. That's fine. Need that vanilla ice. Need that. There he is. You shitting me? Really? There was a Koichi that, of course, spawned immediately? Yeah, no, I mean, that I get it. That Koichi, yep, yep. Good, 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 good. Good! I'm glad there was a Koichi that spawned right there. Oh, man. I'm so distracted and frustrated by the stand-up time that I'm not going to get all my skill uses in this time. It's a risotto! Of course there was a risotto set up right there that I didn't notice. Of course there was. Give me a nice thick board, come on. Pretty good. There's that one straggler off there by himself, though, which I would like to get rid of. I am terrified of all these. Damn it. See, I need to come from the top. Those vanilla ices were psyching me out. I knew they were there. Portaro, what gives? You're taking so long. Darn, I'm not going to get all my skill uses in. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. Gotta get a little creative here. Come on. There we go. Nice little last minute save to get us over 30 million right there. Oh man. I had 2 more part 4 Jotaros. I could have definitely gotten that further up. I want to blame Jotaro for not getting his skill right at the end there, but it's probably just my fault. But as you can see, I hit 39 million with it before. I hit 31 right there, which I will still consider as not too terrible. That is, 31 is outside the top 100. I think 39 is sitting low top 100 right now. Yeah, 72. So I'm still in there. What's the cutoff for the top 100 now? 37.87. It's not too bad. So yeah, as you can see, ridiculously dominant. The person at the top has, what is it, 50 million? 60 million? 52 million? Could have swore it was higher than that when we just looked at it a minute ago. Either way, 52 million is a hell of a lot. Like, most of the time, score attacks don't usually feel like they go that high anymore. So, Voiced Risotto, if you have him, worth investment, yes. If you have a time stopper especially. Is he better? I know people are going to ask, is he better than his non-voiced self? I don't know. I would say, well, I mean, he's definitely not better than his previous self if you consider without the 15 limit. Even with the 15 limit, which does kind of hurt the original Risotto a lot, I still probably don't think so. I think the original one's probably still stronger, just in terms of like his abilities are pretty endless, just because of how dumb he is. But this character's still really good. I mean, he's still super top tier. Voiced Risotto, very good addition to the game. I know a lot of people were kind of down on him, and it's hard not to be down on him because the original Risotto is so strong. But I do think this one's really strong too, in my opinion. Feel free to disagree, but you know, I think he is gonna be seen in a lot of content from now on. So congratulations if you got him. If you didn't get him, sorry. You know, there's always next time. He'll be back around. And that's it. I will see you guys later. Bye.